This is a training video for Danville, Freeance Mobile for Cityworks, taking Cityworks out in the field. We're going to do a brief training video on how to use the map in the Cityworks mobile application. So once again, we need to go into the application. Here it is over here. It is a downloadable app that has an icon. You go through your different pages and you'll find Freeance Cityworks with a little blue lightning bolt. Click it on. Okay, as always, we've been into this before. We'll go to our login page, but if we haven't and we come up with the options page, it's just asking us for a server, which you'll get from your system administrator. Type it in, hit load config, and pick what group you're working with: gas, water, power, light, public works. Just click on the one we're working with. I'm with Public Works. I'm going to hit done and I'm going to hit save. Now I'm on my standard Cityworks login. This is what I use on my desktop and my web. Now this is mine. It may not be yours. We gotta spell it correctly, otherwise we won't be allowed in. It's like any username and password. Let's go ahead and hit login, see if we type that in. There we go. Okay, what I want to show you today is not so much going into work order service requests, but let's go into the map. You see I've got this map on the top right. I want to go into the map because I'm going to show you some map functions. Go ahead and hit map. We're loading. Depending on where you are, what your cell connect speed is, it'll have different times, but just wait till the loading's done. I can do kind of my standard Google type of pinch and zoom. Wait till the loading's done. Pan. Okay. Now if I'm doing this one-handed, I can also do this, plus, minus. Alright. I can do one other thing here. I can zoom to my current location, hop out of my truck, and hit this bullseye right on the bottom here. That's great. I can't do it. I'm in Dayton, Ohio. I'm not in Danville. So when I click it, it would zoom to Dayton, Ohio, where there's no map. Okay, but if that was in Danville, the Danville map would be around me. That's going to follow me down the street as long as that's blue. See, it's moving around because I'm in the office building here and it's trying to find a good location. That's going to, just like Google Maps, follow me down the street until I zoom or pan. Then that bullseye turns green and the map's not going to pan around anymore. I'm going to go back to the home map. I'll hit the home key here. There we go. And I can do some other things too. So I can go to my GPS, I can pan, I can zoom around. I can also hit the search button over here on the bottom left. That's going to let me search on some different things. Gas meter, parcel, electric. So I have different searches here. Let's go to parcel account address. Let's see what we can find. Let's go to, there's got to be a Smith in here. So let's type in, I don't have to type in the full thing. I don't have to do uppercase. Let's just go search. And I should get some results here. It's searching the database live, so that's what it's taking. See if I found out who I'm looking for here. Let's load more results. I'm looking for Barbara. So I can go back to this too. See, she's on Withers. Let's do this. Let's go back to that search, and her address is Withers. Once again, I don't have to type in the full thing. Now I'm going to kind of narrow it down. I want to find a Smith on Withers. There she is. So that I can fill out one or a couple fields. It'll narrow it down for me. Two options here. I can click on the left. I can click on the right. If I click on the right, I'm going to get her GIS information. Okay? Hit the back key. And if I click on the left, it's going to zoom to her location, that parcel location, whether that's a meter or parcel, street, whatever. So there she is. She's centered. And if I click on that, my next function I'm going to show you is I can click on that. So I'll go back to the search. Let me go back to hit the search button. See, she's 204, so that is correct, 204. Now if I want to see that information, click on the map one time and I can identify features on the map. So I clicked on the map once, it's loading, it's finding information. Now if I click twice, it's going to zoom in, but just tap once and it's going to bring up map information where I clicked. I can click on a pole, a manhole, whatever. So it's bringing me up. It's got building, it's got a parcel. If I clicked on a manhole, it would bring up the manhole. Once again, I can click on the building and look at information there. There's the information. Go back. Maybe click on the parcel once again, see Barbara's thing. So that's how I get around here. Okay? Click over here to get rid of that. Maybe zoom out a couple times. Now I'm going to show you another thing here. There may be more information I want to see. So what I did here is I hit the layer command, that stack of papers right down here. Hit this stack of papers and that shows me all my layers, and these are groups of layers, pretty obvious. I want to see my sanitary system, so I'm going to click that on. And let's hit save. I can turn layers off and on that way. It's loading. There's my sanitary system. I'm going to zoom into this intersection. And let's use the identify key again. I just tapped once. I got a sanitary manhole. See, I got different stuff showing up this time because I'm not on a parcel. Let's look at layers one more time. You know, the one neat thing that everybody likes to see, I've got aerial photos. Turn them on, hit save. And my aerial photos are going to come up here. Once again, I can pan, I can zoom, I can search still. I can go to my base map, zoom out. Now, one other thing I can do, typically I have work orders created to a map feature. So let me come back in here and show you how to attach a work order. Now that I've gone to my right location, let's tap on this once. And I want to create a work order attached to that manhole. So I clicked on it once, and my manhole is going to come up. Excuse me. Let's just wait for it. Now I might have not tapped close enough to that manhole. Looks like I didn't. Tap over here, it'll go away. And let's tap one more time. Okay, I might have needed to zoom in a little closer to that. If it doesn't, there's my manhole. So let's click on it. And you'll notice my GIS information, but down here I can attach an inspection or a work order to it. Bottom right, let's attach a work order to it. There we go. We've gone through work orders in another tutorial. I'm not going to go here. I'm going to go back to the map. I want to show you another item here. Say I've got a pothole, and I want to create a work order to it. It's not attached to a map feature. It's just a pothole. Let's pretend this is a pothole up here. Grab the pencil, bottom right, hit a work order or a service request. How about a service request? Let's go back. Let's grab a service request. And just click on where you want that service request. See the green dot? It's hard to see on that black one, but I got a little green dot. I can just keep clicking till it's in the right location. Maybe I want to zoom in a little closer there. Wait till our map's done loading. There's that green dot. Hard to see in that black thing, but wherever I'm clicking, I got a green dot. Once I'm done, hit save up here, and I'm going to jump into the service request. Go ahead and fill out the service request. This is a new service request. It's going to be at that location. Okay, so that's map functionality. Let's go in here and turn some layers back on and off. We'll go to the base layer. We'll turn these layers off. with the yard waste boundaries. We'll hit save. And that's how I work with the map. Hit the home button will zoom out to the base map. Alright, searching, go to my GPS, turn on my layers, attach a work order service request. The only other thing is, click once and identify a map feature, click twice and I'll zoom in. Click twice and I'll zoom in. Click once and I'll select a feature. And if I select a feature, I can attach a work order to it. If I want to get out of the map, just keep hitting the back button. Now I'm back out of the map into my service request, work orders, inspections. End of training.